All right, we are going to use the TRX for a standing core move. So it's called a TRX Ab Fallout, and you can change the how tough this move is by the angle in your body. So I'm going to kind of just show you how to set up, and then we can talk about it. One thing you want to make sure you're doing is letting your hips go with you to the ground. So we don't want to hinge at the hips and stick our glutes up in the air, because then we're really letting our core off of the hook and we're not really working. So I've kind of tucked my shirt in here so that you can see the body as one nice straight line. So what I like to do is you're going to have the TRX on the longer side, right? And we're going to grab the handles. Here, you are going to bend. So you're kind of going to bend, hinge at the hips, and you'll feel that you can press into those bands. And what then we're going to do is come like half circles, and we're going to land up over our head. But while we're doing this, our body is going to move into a straight line towards the ground. So core is nice and tight to protect the lower back. I'm going to rock up onto my toes. So here we go. We're going to start moving forward. And as you see, my hips are moving towards the ground. I'm pushing my glutes in, big squeeze at the full extension. And then I'm going to come back to that starting point. Okay, so we're kind of control swinging through this. Big squeeze, core is tight, hips are pulled in, and we come back. Okay, so what we don't want to see is this, because we're not really doing too much. So we got to push all the way down to the ground and get our body into that nice line and then come back. All right, one more rep in proper form. We're going to fall forward, squeeze the glutes, core is nice and tight. And so what you can do if this is tough for you, walk forward so you're not bent over so much. And then we still perform our move. You can still see I push my hips in, but I'm not as, I'm a little bit more perpendicular, not as parallel to the ground, right? So I'm here instead of here, which is it, making it just a tiny bit easier so that I can progress to stepping back, starting with a more aggressive bend at the hips, and then lengthening over a longer range.